hear my background. Can y'all hear them? Oh.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode, another review from the TSL show, and we are your panel. Here to talk to you guys about episode 8 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And y'all can go ahead and off and state how y'all felt about the episode overall before we dive in.
All right, well, the episode, first of all, it got good at the end. That was my favorite part.
Right.
That was the best part.
Right.
And, I'm happy Sanya and Drew, mended and pieced everything over, whatever drama that was, that imaginary drama. And that's about it. But Sheree getting on my nerves, but I'm loving Sheree hair this season. Well, wait a minute, because she got one little scene where she's sitting there with this bang and then this side.
Yeah, that was the miss. That was definitely a miss, but
Did you see it? Oh my God.
Yeah, she looked a hot mess.
Oh my God, it was a mess. But other than that, everything was great. Good job, Bravo. Well, let's go ahead and jump right into it, guys.
All right, let's go ahead and start off with the first clip. In the first clip, we have it's Kandi versus the felons.
Not the felons.
Yeah, it's one's a felon and one is in love with a felon. The felons. That's their name for the rest of the season.
I felt like we had a really good relationship, especially when we were the Smalls.
See, the Smalls have no problem going through the doorway.
I used to come to your house, Kandi, be at your holidays. We would go picnics with your family. I miss that. But I feel like you know that I'm going through something. Then I just expect my friend to reach out to me, especially if something that you can really relate to. Then I'm talking about Tyrone.
So I was going to wait for you to be able to share that information with me.
It was about checking up on me. That's it. I'm still very hurt that Kandi would not call me to see how I was doing. She should have stepped up more for me. I'm just disappointed in Kandi.
To me, it's just saying that she wants you to call her more. Do you feel that's something you can do or that you want to do?
Why y'all always seem to ask so much of me that y'all don't give to me? This argument is bullshit to me. Why do they feel that they are?
That was right there. Did you see that thing?
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Before we go off for the rest of the clip, I just wanted to break this part down so we can get into this Kandi and Sheree stuff, and then we'll get into the Kandi and the felon duo stuff. Mm-hmm. But I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to just leave it at that. Sheree, you're 52.
Oh.
What advice do you need on a man at that age?
How to get one, obviously.
This is 30 years apart. Kandi dated Kandi dated Riley's father when he went to jail. She was in her 20s. Girl, you're in your 50s. Where are we getting?
Dated somebody in jail. Crazy girl.
Like she was in a whole relationship with this guy. You were in a relationship with this guy. Kandi was in a whole relationship with this guy prior to him going to jail. You are in a relationship with a guy who was in a halfway house. What advice do you need? Are you like, girl, the job description came with it. Like when you applied to go ahead and be somebody's concubine while they're locked down, the stuff fits itself.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't know how much further we have to get into this about you steady talking about you getting into a relationship with somebody and you want you need support because your man left you in Philadelphia drinking hot tea and a scone for 2 hours.
Hot tea in the scone.
Like, what more do we have to give up here? You're too she's entirely too grown to be sitting here feeling like she needs to have Kandi needs to stop what she's doing to give her advice about a man at the age of 52 that you decided that you wanted to deal with.
I have advice for Sheree. Don't date men in jail when you're 52, bitch. Oh, sorry. Like, girl, like, why would you even do that? Who has time with that? For that? Barely the young girls that do it. Like, girl, bye. And then you
But even the young girls that do it, they give their man like 3 weeks, maybe a month at the most.
Exactly.
The young girls out here, when their men get locked up, they entertaining other men.
You want to sit there and play housewife to somebody that live in New York.
Yeah,
Currently.
This is not Real Housewives of halfway houses.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, either tighten up or let it go.
She needs to let it go.
Yeah, she's tired. She's tired. Like, she keep using this and it's annoying.
I think she don't know. I think she doesn't know her worth. I think Sheree is very beautiful for 52. Her body is great. Everything about her is great. I don't know from what we see, from what I see on TV.
She need to get on her Cynthia.
She needs to do something. She needs to date men, like she needs to date from inside her friends, like network inside, and get hooked up with blind dates with men that makes, I don't even know how much she makes. I still don't understand or
where she get her money from.
Exactly. That's why her and Marlo together like that, because neither one of them we don't know what neither one of them do for a living. Like
she need to get it together, because one thing about Miss Cynthia, she moved the hell on and stayed with her man.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing about it. But Cynthia is like naturally that type of woman. A man is going to want to take care of Cynthia. Cynthia is naturally nurturing. Like,
yeah,
she's naturally sweet. Like you can tell she's like really a nice person. Now Sheree,
yeah, it's given she gonna die alone at this point. Like, you 50, you still like you want some childish stuff. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
But yeah, Kandi has no advice for them, and leave Kandi the hell alone. Like, what is their problem right now? Marlo and Sheree just running around terrorizing the whole cast.
It seemed like they was manipulating Kandi.
Marlo is terrorizing the cast.
Yeah,
always picks the wrong side. Marlo's terrorizing the cast, and Sheree is just following her around because Sheree's just lost.
Yeah, because it's weird how Kandi. I feel like, yeah.
No, Sheree,
and I feel like Kandi, she wasn't even crying about them. I feel like Kandi started crying when she was like, I mean, my family be saying the same thing. And I feel like that's when it kind of, for Kandi, was like, all right, it kind of hit her a little bit. Like, all right, I really don't care about these girls, but I really might need to, like, take a step back, because my family is saying, like, yo, you're not around, or whatever the case may be.
But
I'm tired of Marlo.
I'm glad Kandi finally said it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm glad that she finally let the girls know, like, I don't understand why you guys are expecting so much from me when you guys give so little.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's any situation, like, not any situation. A lot of times that's what you're faced with in life. Like, the people expect you to bend over backwards, but they can't even bend for you. Like, I'm sorry, I can't bend like Beckham for you. Like, if you can't do it for me, I can't do it for you. And I understand where Kandi coming from. Like who's about to do, even her giving the energy that she gave in that conversation, the fact that she even came to tears was too much energy to even give either one of them. Neither one of them. Like they both need to go somewhere and figure out, find a man, bitch. Both of y'all. Neither one of y'all got a man. Y'all sit here running around women talking about, oh, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing this. Yeah, well, you wouldn't be worried about that if you had a man.
Okay.
Find one and keep him.
All right, let's go ahead and play the second half of this clip.
They are owed so much from me. I don't get it. My point is,
How you giving one a foster child to someone who's
don't start going back to your childhood
I
on
am
me.
going to, sweetie.
No,
because
you're not.
no,
Because
you was
he's
raised
the better friend.
You was raised with family. Kandi, where we're at now is a shame. Do you know what's going on with me right now?
No.
Just the other day, I was in tears. I had a call with my sister on the phone. Don't cry. I love you guys. Love you too. That's my whole day up. It's a lot. That be taking me under. Sometimes you want people just to reach out.
My own family is also, they're feeling like they're not getting enough time, Marlo.
So if everyone is saying that, maybe that's something you got to work on.
We should be there for each other, and if we see something that can better somebody, then why not help them?
Are you getting frustrated because we won't help from your ass?
Because I've tried to both of y'all and
I'm gonna give you a hug.
Why do y'all keep throwing it at me like I'm saying moving forward, Kandi.
We're trying to
Oh my
all of us are tough and we all need this.
I'm not that friend that's gonna yes you, but I did not expect for her to have a tantrum.
It's so annoying.
It's not annoying. Moving
It's
forward.
annoying.
I will be better. I will be better.
need to be
I will
better.
do better.
I will do better. Now we know where everybody stands and how we feel.
They have drained me with their bullshit. I do not have any more time for this.
Oh, look, you messed
Give me my makeup on.
Oh, you, I
First, I don't know if y'all go to the saunas, but I ain't never seen nobody in a sauna with a one bathing suit on. Marlo, stop. Like Sheree was closer to sauna dress wearer than you were. Like, go ahead, Torrin. I mean, I know you got so much to say.
Not really too much to say because I'm over the felons at this point. I want Marlo to stop trying to use this, because these people have family antics, that they should be there for other folks. Like, that's a load of BS. Like, it's fine and it's okay when there's like certain stuff involved, when it comes to certain things. But at the end of the day, all you ladies are grown. I don't understand why we keep missing the point of you ladies are grown. Like,
yeah, this ain't high school, college.
Ladies
like,
are bananas.
believe them.
Like, y'all beyond grown.
like y'all have
It
like
was real cringe.
everybody with the
Like,
exception of Marlo have kids. Like, you have stuff, and I wish Marlo would stop like trying to use that foster care stuff, because at the end of the day, girl, like,
you grown, get over it. Why are you still talking about that? That happened in your past.
yes,
I hate people that do stuff like that. You're a 50-some-year-old still crying about what happened to you when you were 15, 13 in a foster care system. Girl, boo.
you was raised better than that. You was raised with family. Like,
You
It is weird. It is weird. Like, do not put your bad behavior in your adult years on your childhood. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody go through something. We all done went through something at this point in life. So it's like, don't be trying to blame your bad behavior on what you went through or you not having family. Like, come on now, Marlo.
and
Y'all on
not,
some high school shit.
and not even only that. They like, you guys are, these people are so big on Kandi having family, but let's be completely honest here. Kandi's been working for how long?
Okay? And she's the backbone. She the one who's bread and butter for her family.
That girl did not have no childhood for real. Like, let's be honest.
Right.
With Kandi, she really didn't, because she was actually in that
group.
What was it again? What is it?
Escape.
No, it's Escape.
Is it Escape? Yeah.
TLC.
Escape.
No, girl. Not no TLC. Yes, Escape. And she was in high school when she joined, when they were doing that. So she really
and she probably been sexually assaulted, because you know how they was coming with them little girls back in the day.
Child, they still doing it.
Okay.
Don't forget, R. Kelly just got locked up. But,
okay, you know what I'm talking about.
Your micing ain't micing the way it's supposed to be micing, girl.
Who, Special?
Yeah.
I ain't got my headphones in. I don't know where where they are. But I showed up. I showed up.
You're a little staticky.
Ooh.
But like, I'm very much so tired. I feel like this whole Kandi, you're not here for us situation is just them finding a storyline, them picking on Kandi, because I don't see, like, the moment Kandi said y'all not here for me, then I'm like, all right, what's the argument? Like, why are y'all doing this right now? Like, it's ridiculous.
At that point, it was all said and done. Y'all are not here for me, and I'm not here for y'all. We're about to
I'm over it at this point. Like, I can't believe y'all. Right now, you guys are just castmates. What are you expecting from this woman as a grown woman? Right now, in your 50s, you should be leaning on your husband, honey. Anything that happens in your life should be on your husband. That's what's supposed to happen.
One of them have a husband, and Sheree can't lean on somebody that's
right. Now go find you a man, girl. There's Tinder. There's so many things out here. You better be like Diana Stanberry and get you a youngin' and put him up in your house, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because these girls is doing too much. I'm sick and tired of it. It's getting annoying. And I hope they don't come back next episode doing the same thing. How embarrassing.
That is, like, super embarrassing. So let's move away from Kandi and the felons. And let's jump right into the next scene, which will be talking about Sanya and Ralph. Station.
When is the last time like me and you just like sat and talked, you know? I feel like, I want to get emotional. I didn't expect for you to be traveling so much, you know, like everybody's here and, you know, like they'll help me, but it is a lot different when you're not here.
The goal when we moved to Atlanta was to bring a few cars down and start Ross Elite's chauffeur service here, but there are times where he has to go back and make sure that the cars are registered. Sometimes he even goes back to drive.
I would say he's been gone more than half of the month. It's been crazy.
When I was playing sports, if I'm having a bad game, baby, it's gonna be all right. Baby, get your abs in.
Right.
As a business owner, that's what I'm looking for. I need that support instead of me feeling like I'm leaving my family and not supporting you.
I hear you loud and clear, and
I feel like for Sanya's situation, her body, her choice. That's how I feel.
Girl,
say you cheating without saying you cheating.
And
that's all I got.
Wait, that's what you think going on with Sanya's husband?
Yes, your husband gone for months at a time to go run some car service. This ain't no big Fortune 500 company. This is a little taxi service that'll take people up from the airport or whatever the case may be. And he gone for months, half the month, and he asking you for a baby. It seems like he's asking for a baby because when you got a baby in here, you ain't worried about what he doing. Cheating. Jacking that.
I don't know about if he cheat or anything, but I do know that is
be my husband. Why she don't go on them business trips with him?
Child, that man is hot to trot. That's one sexy piece of chocolate. Let me tell you.
Okay, and he look good and he's young.
Yes, I don't know about young.
And he's a whole stuff. He an ex-football player with rings. You trying to tell me them girls don't want him and he don't want them right back? Oh, please. He got all them people in his house. I'm sorry. I ain't jacking it.
I just want to say, like, I know I paused it at the right before the build-up moment of her about to break down, but I want to say that first of all, I'm loving that we're actually getting to see something from Sanya outside of her mom.
Yeah.
Outside of her beefing with Drew, like it was actually good to actually get like something from her. And I really just want to say that I don't know. I feel like they're both already like. I feel like they both got like she's a four-time award-winning Olympian, just like you said, pro baller, got rings. Like we're kind of sure the coin will stop. So I just thought like him saying that he has to travel back and forth to wherever he's this chauffeur business is at is just an excuse.
It's an excuse because you can afford to have a manager. That's what managers are for.
And not only that, but if you're trying to build something in Atlanta, why are you steady going back to the place that?
Right. And then on top of that, how are you going to ask her for a child and you're not even there for the first child that's around right now?
Yes.
What's the other child? Like, what? You're not even going to be here for that child. And that's why I feel like it's a situation where he probably is cheating on the low because ain't no way you asking me for a kid and you ain't even around to experience this child. And this child ain't even, 2 or 3 years old yet.
Yeah, so
it's weird. It's weird. And I'm so sorry. Like, women be so delusional with their relationships. It's like, girl, do you not hear what you're saying? Your husband is gone for half the month. And you don't think nothing of it. Nothing at all. It's just normal.
That's just
What kind of business going to keep you got to go there and run it for the whole with COVID? Look, given COVID, at this point, we know for sure for a fact that people can do work from home. People can delegate from home. So what do you need to go there to do that somebody else can't do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not looking right, Sanya.
I really don't know. I don't know if it's the best thing for us to have another child. You know, like I feel like we have this big dream for our family, and I too wanted to have more children, but I feel like it's a dream. Like I'm like, what is realistic for the Rosses, you know? And, you know, it's like, I didn't expect that you would be traveling to Texas, and now that happened, and it's like, if something else happens, like, you know, are you going to have to step out again? And then is it going to be me figuring out having another kid plus Deuce? Like, it just, you know, I struggle with it because I literally feel like I am going to explode. Like, I don't, even having 10 people here, I don't feel like I get the kind of support that allows me to be my best.
Me going to Austin, it's me going to do something positive for the family. Now my wife feel like she can't have a child. It's hard.
Do you still think with everything that we should have a child?
Yeah, it's not gonna change.
I just want you to have an open mind about it because I do feel very strongly about it. And I really want you to like hear me, and I want us to really make the decision together. Do you think you would resent me if we didn't have another child?
I don't know. Honestly, don't know.
When is the last?
I feel bad for her. I don't, one thing, like, as a mother, you take on a lot that men don't understand or could never, would ever understand. And I feel like right now Sanya is telling him that not that she doesn't like being a mother, because you're going to instantly love your child regardless, but
You
she
don't like
doesn't
the
have
pressure.
enough time for her, like the
Yeah.
things that she wants to do right now in her life at her age. She doesn't have the time for it. And even with having her whole family in the house, she still feels as if that she still needs more help. But I feel like it's because some people like one and done. I think she's a one and done girl. I think I'm a one and done girl. I go back and forth
Same.
thinking about having
Same.
another child because you miss those little baby days and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then you look at your
Mm-mm.
toddler and you like, yeah, never mind. I'm good.
Yeah, like you gotta give up so much of yourself to raise a kid, and at the end of the day, as a man, men think that they give 100% when really it's 20%. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if the dad is there, the dad's around, or whatever the case may be, the kids still coming to you all day, bothering you all day. You know what I'm saying? They're not bothering their dad, they bothering you. And it's like sometimes you don't even have time to just sit with your mind, just sit with yourself and
Yes.
have clear. Like that's important. And I
Yes.
feel like I'm a one and done too. Like
Mhm.
I'm over it. I love it. I love the
I
kids.
am.
I love my kids.
Look, you
But
still
I
got
don't want no
time
more.
though. You
I
still
don't
have
know.
time.
I feel like right now I'm young and it's just so much that I want to do, and I don't want to do this again if I don't have. I don't know. Now I get why rich people be pawning their kids off to the nanny or whatever. But that's not a
Sanya,
good thing to do. So
Sanya doesn't have that extra time, so it's really like her back is really up against the wall
yeah,
as far as with her husband really wanting a child, and
yeah.
unless
I
she
feel
put
for her.
her eggs up, or she's gonna they're gonna be done. But I feel like her husband is being selfish as well, because she's sitting there saying these things to him, and he's like, yeah, I still want one. Like, regardless of how she feels, she's sitting there telling you, basically, she was saying like she has to go see a psychiatrist or something to talk about these things, about how she feels. She feels like she's about to explode sometimes. Like, it's too much for her. That's what she's telling you. It's too much for me to handle with having a child. That's not, and it's, there's nothing wrong with that, but don't push her past her limits when she's telling you right now, basically, as her husband, this is my limit. This one is my limit. So
I just want to say that because a lot of, and even like, because I don't have the clip, but even like with the situation with her and Drew was talking, Drew was like, just do it, just give him another kid. A lot of people didn't know, and I'm trying to find out where the tweet is at so I can accurately say it. But there was a girl who said, basically that Sanya had, they're like, if you know Sanya's story, they were like, then you know that Sanya had basically like a forced, like she had a force to terminate her pregnancy.
mm-hmm.
And she basically went through it by herself. Like, I don't know what stage they were at in their career, if this was like when she was during the Olympics, excuse me, and he was, and his football stuff, she was like, but she basically went through that by herself. So I'm like, I understand where she's coming from as far as it's like saying this now. And then I also feel like, because he feels like there are so many of them there, that it'd be fine. But like, it's an ongoing theme, because even like with Moniece from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, when she was like that, when she had her kid and she was going through the stuff that she was going through, she was like even though she was living with her mom and stuff, she was like, that's not her mom and them responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're not obligated and they're not forced to like constantly take care of their kid, like of her kid, their grandkid, just because she's out of because she's out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people was calling her a bad mom. about it, but it's like, here we go yet again. Here's another person who's basically going through the same scenario, has more than enough help there, but at the end of the day, that's not their job. Like, they're not supposed to put their life on hold because y'all decided that y'all wanted to bring another kid into the world. Why you already have a kid, as it is. That's, I'm not going to say the kid is rowdy, but he's a child.
And that's gonna be 2 young kids at that. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Ross is definitely being selfish. It's not fair to her. Because you can go up and go whenever you want. She can't do that.
Exactly. If all else fails, she got to take care of them kids. And you're gone half of the time anyway. So that leaves her to tend to them kids. Like, I understand him wanting to have more kids because, certain people, that's their mindset, one and done is not them. But it's like, at the end of the day, you gotta look at the facts of where y'all are at right now. Right now it's not physically a good time for y'all to have a kid. It might be financially, figure out the money, but psychologically, in her mind and for her, which means it needs to be for you also, it's not a good time for y'all to have a kid right now.
Right.
And
I think how scared she was to bring it up to him is telling.
He came off very like he didn't care at all.
Yeah. And I'm like, why is she so scared to tell this man, like, okay, that's your husband, like, at the end of the day, like, I'm be like, nigga, I don't want no kids. She had to do a whole dinner and all this just to tell him, like, I don't know. I feel like there's more to, like, issues to their marriage than what she's trying to let on him.
I think that is scary to talk about when you're married, because it's like a deal breaker for some people. Like, everybody.
Yeah, but that's crazy that's a deal breaker. When you already have a kid, it's crazy. Yeah, I see if they had 0 kids, but you already have 1. So it's like, right now, give it 5 years, and things could change in 5 years. I don't know. I feel like kids will always be there. Like you said, you could freeze your eggs and, give me some time to do what I want to do first.
Yeah, but then even with that, who wants to be out here at 40 something having a kid and then you 60, 70 at a graduation?
True. Definitely true.
You said what?
I would definitely not 60, 70 at a graduation.
I can't hear you.
I could definitely not 50, 70 at a graduation. Maybe like 50, 58 going on 60. Like going on 60.
Child, 60, 70. Because I don't know how old Sanya is, but she gotta be like 30. I think she like 36 or something. I'm not sure. I'm just going by what she looked like.
I just think that men are a little insensitive when it comes to the autonomy of females' bodies.
Yep.
And it's something that we need to work on. Because at the end of the day, we don't go through what y'all go through.
Although we wish you did. I know I do. I wish that every man get a period. I wish that every man has to push out a baby. Because, well, I didn't get the chance to. I got a C-section, but I'm telling you, the stories I hear, the stories that I heard before I went in to go have my son. Oh, God.
It's terrifying.
Yes. Like, the things women go through, and it's sad because then we still try to be, we try to be good women and be there for men and stuff, and then you get men that's abusive or men that's cheaters, and like we never get a break. It's nonstop for a woman.
For those who chose to deal with it.
Yeah, for those who chose to deal with it.
Because I see no problem getting your lick back.
Oh yeah, well, we already know I don't have a problem with it. So that made it sound like I'm in an abusive relationship, and I'm not.
I'm not saying that you're in an abusive relationship.
Yeah, I said it made it sound like I'm in an abusive relationship, and I'm not.
But it's those who choose to deal with stuff. Like there's certain people that are like, oh, I'm going to stay with him for the sake of our kids. Like, girl, no, leave him for the sake of your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they'll be fine.
It's a lot, but I just want to say, Sanya, keep your head up. Don't give in. Your body, your choice. Like you said, he's always working and everything. And if you gonna have majority of the time, it's gonna be your time spent on the child. I think you should want to have the baby.
Right. And he ain't even trying to compromise. Like,
yeah,
you need to stay home then. You need to be on some, okay, wife, if you feel like I'm not here enough, okay, well, I'll make myself more readily available. This, that, and the third in preparation for the baby. Oh, okay, I'm going to offer help, have some help or something. I'm going to hire a nanny. Something. You ain't offering nothing. You just saying you need to have a kid, and I'm going to have an issue with it if we
sucking on a curry chicken bone and living your best life while she got to sit here and worry about if her body gonna have stretch marks, is she gonna be able to run as fast as she did before? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Who wants to deal with that? Nobody.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to deal with that.
I feel like that's real. I feel bad for Sanya because I understand where she's coming from.
She mad selfish.
Girl, don't have that baby. Don't have that baby, Sanya.
Girl, don't listen.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
What you say to her?
Don't listen to Drew's advice.
Yes, exactly. Who wants advice from Drew? Her husband cheating all up, down, and around.
And treat her like shit. And he treat her like shit.
Yeah, and then always want to take her out on one exquisite date as soon as it's recording season. Like, boy, bye.
Look at Drew. She can't even drop them pounds she gained from that first baby. Like, oh please.
Had that baby. Girl. Find
it's
out.
Like, you're gonna have to do it. I hate women like that. I hate women like that.
About that.
It's just so pick me. It's so pick me. It's so pick me. Like, it's not even funny.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't take advice from Drew. Sorry.
But that goes into the upbringing of her. Like, Drew grew up in a very
Christian.
Oh yeah, that Christian, yup. Yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it. Them Christians be wildin'.
But you can't even say that because remember when Drew mom was on there last season? Drew mom was not having it with Ralph. So,
but that's because Ralph was on some like mess, leaving and stuff. But when it comes to okay, well, you got to do what you got to do to make your husband happy and having the kids, they be with that.
Yeah.
They definitely be with that mess. Because Drew looked at like, girl, what other choice do you have? Like, she didn't even see, like, she didn't even think about it. Like, she was like, well, have the kid.
Please tell her get divorced.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
Drew, you have their baby then. You do that.
Right.
You put her egg and his sperm, that embryo inside you. You go on ahead and carry that baby on that side.
She would.
But who raised it? Because that's really the problem.
K friendship.
But we're about to talk about Kenya and Kandi and their little friendship squabble, whatever we want to call it, that they had.
Who? Oh, okay. Kenya.
Oh, don't get me started on those products.
No, I gotta tell her what you did. Tell me if you would have had a problem with this.
Okay.
I had gave them all vibrating panties, right? And you know the vibrating panties come with a remote.
Yes.
Each of the husbands had a remote.
Let me say this. If you come too close, that husband can buzz my underwear.
Well, the thing.
Wait, hold on. What? No, who's doing that? Who's doing that?
Somebody else controlling yours?
Yes. Wow. I was on your side.
Don't you try to get goody on me.
Not only that, Manietta, she's
know we
brought
here.
a damn girl with her damn pasties on, walking around in my neighborhood.
I feel like I should close my eyes. Are you not cold?
I'm not.
I thought it would be funny.
I'm gonna send a naked clown to give you an invite when Blaze is at home.
I would send Blaze back, and I would continue to laugh at your invite.
Yeah, right. No, she would not.
If you sit up here and tell me,
Kandi,
no,
you're wrong.
I want
you
to
to
be
just
about
say
what
you're wrong.
husbands. No, I'm not, because I wasn't. Because if you say, oh, you had your husband around, and then single people shouldn't eat it. Girl, my husband was there when you said that you wanted to have sex.
No, that's not true.
Yes, you did. I'm gonna say this. There are 3 ladies at this table that could get it. Kandi is one.
I said it because you kept talking about somebody's husband.
Women and husbands buzzing their pussies all night.
Kenya loves to try to act like, oh, she's so above it all.
Don't
Why are you talking about
have no
that
husband
person
buzzing
can
my
get it if my
pussy all
husband's
night.
sitting there? But yet, she's the one in here screaming out loud, yelling about her pussy. If I can laugh at your joke, laugh
It's
at
not
mine.
a joke.
Well, okay, well, it wasn't a joke when you told me I could get it.
Okay, well, it wasn't a joke when you told me I can get it. Oh, I love it. Oh my God.
Kandi do not be playing with Kenya.
And
No,
she
you know she
should.
quick to let Kenya have it now, child.
Yeah, because child, Kandi know who her cast members are. She know exactly who they are. And yeah, Kenya, shut up. You just mad because you dry right now.
I just wanted to say that Kenya doing too much. Like, girl, you if this is how you felt the whole entire time, then why would you when Kandi do that bachelorette party for Cynthia? Girl, why was you in your little red lingerie spread across the floor?
No, on top of the table, the coffee table. Get it
On the
right.
coffee
I ain't trying to hear that shit. Not with how she was behaving with Apollo. I'll never forget that.
On the floor, yes,
Exactly.
the situation with Apollo, the situation with the boy who, the situation
Like she'll
with
never have a foot to stand on when it comes to certain things like that because
the
you
situation
crossed
with
the line.
gangster, the situation with the when she was sucking the seeds out the strawberry damn near, like
Who?
like girl, you definitely showed us that you were a little low key free. So if I were in
And very much so with it. But let's talk about Manietta because why are they bringing Manietta on the show?
Who is Manietta?
Manietta
Who
is
Neo's ex.
yeah, Neo's ex-wife.
Oh, that's her name. What's that the girl?
Mon, it's Mon or Mon? Monietta, it's something like
Manietta
that.
Star. I'm gonna say it's
Ooh,
Manietta
I was
Star.
wondering who she was from an outfit.
And she looked a little messy because she definitely brought up the drama when Kandi was gone.
What about the
She
one
said,
thing
okay,
that
I know Kandi not here, but I'm gonna bring it up anyway.
the one thing that I will say that I am liking about how Bravo is doing stuff now is I'm liking that we're getting to see we're getting to get episodes with the main cast members and then they're slowly bringing them into the show. You know,
Yeah.
they were so used to like just throwing everybody in all at once, but I'm happy we're like getting to have a few good episodes with the girls and then we're actually getting to see friends of the show. Come on, but
Kenya,
I like
Kenya,
her so far.
Kandi, don't pay Kenya any mind. She just upset right now because she dry. When she find another man, she'll be back acting all loose like she did before. So let her
I like
find
Manietta
another.
right now.
Huh?
I like Manietta.
I like her too. I don't.
Yeah, I liked her, but at first I was just like, y'all just throwing anybody up in here now, like. But I ain't mad at it. She bought the mess.
All right, let's go ahead and play the second half of this clip.
So, question: how was the honeymoon? Why would I do that? Uh-oh, look. My candle is about to be made.
I got this. You can't have a yes man as a friend. You gotta be honest.
So that's
And when you clear the air, then you know how to move.
Exactly.
Kenya and I know how to disagree and move on. Whereas Marlo keeps trying to get other people to turn against me. Like, why do you think I want to be tight with you? Oh, I know. What am I gonna name this?
I like it.
Oh, yours smells good. Good, because that's Kandi's pussy. You finally got to smell it.
That was funny. You finally got to smell it. Oh, I love Kandi.
Yeah, she real.
That's the one thing I do honestly get to say. Like, out of all the housewife relationships, friendships that's transpired, I like how Kandi and Kenya have like that complete understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, that's because Kandi don't, she ain't a mess.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't gonna deal with it for too much. But yeah, I wish the other girls.
They disagree and keep it pushing.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. You see how we got, like, they got to it, got over it, moved on. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see something that happens 5 to 6 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you still dragging it. Why is you still dragging it? Like, come on, Marlo, stop it.
Child, by any means, if they had time or space for it, they would have dragged it. But they got.
And that's why I feel like they're doing it for storyline.
Yeah, they got a better storyline. That's why they ain't dragging.
No, I don't think Kandi would have dragged that situation out.
No, I don't.
I'm talking about Marlo.
We're talking about Bravo.
Just dragging it for no reason. Like, I'm over hearing about you not being there for Sheree and her not had her jailbird ass boyfriend. Like, I don't care.
Child, everybody was telling Sheree last season or whatever season that was when they found out she was dating a convict.
Right.
Season 10.
Well, that was 4 seasons ago.
And this season 14
advice now when people told you 4 years ago.
All you gotta do is roll the tapes. They told you. What is you doing now? Nobody
trying
cares.
to bite Nene head off because she was trying to tell you about Tyrone.
Wait, guys, y'all seen that Lisa Wu is coming back?
Child.
I feel the same way, but I'm kind of happy because Lisa needs some money now. Lisa been out here.
Yeah, I feel for her. Her man left her.
All right, she can do what everybody else do. Start an OnlyFans account. Next.
Don't do Lisa.
Not the OnlyFans.
Don't do Lisa.
I'm so over trying to recycle old cast. Like,
yeah, I don't like the whole bringing people back stuff too. Like, Sheree ain't need to come back. We could have did a new housewife. Y'all could have just made Monietta a housewife at that point.
At this point, exactly.
Well,
because I really didn't need to see Sheree again.
Let's not get crazy, guys. Let's ease her on in there.
We just say it. It's just a simple fact that y'all done fired Sheree so many times. It's like, why you keep bringing her back just to fire her, just to bring her back, just to fire her? Like,
what?
No Chateau Sheree can be built. That's why.
Girl, at this point, how many times do we have to keep breaking down and rebuilding somebody? This ain't build a housewife.
Exactly.
If either you got it or you don't got it. Sheree had it. She don't got it no more.
No, Sheree has it. She just doesn't know it.
Sheree had it. She doesn't have it anymore.
Has it. I don't know what that dude did to her. He must have broke her down from her back or something.
I don't know. Maybe she needs like a Nene to like bring out her villain or something. I don't know.
She's not needed. Lisa wasn't needed. Like this.
Yeah, Lisa's not needed.
Just like trying to recycle old people and trying to get these for one season.
And then they come on the show and they do the most, and then it's like it's so like. What's the word? Unorganic or disorganic? Unauthentic. Yeah, it's not real. It's like it's just another Marlo being brought on the show. Somebody that's gonna do whatever it is to keep the peach.
Yeah, and then I was reading something and it was like Lisa got into it with Drew. Like, girl, for what?
Like what? Like, come on now, Lisa.
Take you and your C-list actor and head over to BET Plus headquarters and go act on a show or something.
Yeah, because she's not good.
All the people they can get. Go over there.
I'd rather than bring Phaedra back. They're bringing back everybody but the person we want to come back.
The person y'all want to come back, because I could care for oatmeal cream pie.
Oh, I don't want Nene to come back. I want Portia.
We're talking about Phaedra. And I feel like Portia will be back next season.
Too.
I feel like Portia will be back next season.
I don't need oatmeal cream pie face to come back.
I do.
Keep her right over there. In the Bravo's discontinued Housewives.
And they could keep Montero Jack, Neo ex-wife, right over there with Neo, because I don't trust her. She dated that man for years and ain't tell us he was balding and he was all up on that stage dancing and trying to sing. And child, I don't know how
Who?
She's talking about Neo.
Oh, Mayetta, right.
No, she was protecting her man.
Child. Neo, I do not. Every show I see Neo on, where he's like it's like a reality show or something like that he comes on one episode, he always acts the same way. Like he's better, he's higher, and then he like, I don't know, like he's so classy, or he just gets on my nerves. Everything about him irks me so. I don't know how
they probably got her too. That's why that's her ex.
Yeah, exactly. But all right, next clip.
All right, yeah.
Yep. Come on,
so tired of working out.
Keep moving. Let's go, Drew. Working. We on the countdown, Justin. What we doing? Everybody on the ground. Let's go. Come on.
I do girly push-ups. I don't work out, baby. I get lipo. Isn't that what Drew does?
Look at you. Look at how cute and sexy. You know you can do this. I'm watching Drew. Come on, Drew. What you doing? Come on. You got it. Come on. Wait, what?
Between Drew's horrible mommy makeover and the way she's doing these moves, I can see why she still looks like a busted can of biscuits.
Grab the weights again. What?
Oh.
Ha. Come on, Justin. You got the time? Come on. Roll it over. Bring that back off the ground.
Hi. I'm the cheerleader today. Y'all did amazing work.
Oh my God.
What are you doing now?
Hi, baby.
Thank you for showing up fashionably late. I wouldn't expect nothing less.
I know I had to go to an open house for Brooklyn's new school.
This is way too advanced. Some people that come in first time doing this shit. There's no way you can't even keep up.
Talking about Drew can't even keep up.
First off, round of applause
for Drew. Can of biscuits took me out.
Child, she tried it. Drew, they be trying, Drew.
First off, round of applause for Drew for finally showing us what Dropper Drew is.
Right.
Before we go anywhere else with this clip, I just need to get this out of the way. Drew, Dropper with Drew was cute, but we're going to need you to get a building because this.
Wait, go back.
Was unacceptable. Renting out a building to host your event when this is something that you're planning on doing is unacceptable. Like, come on, girl.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, they got to get them a little facility.
Yes.
You always trying it. Why you coming for the good people?
I'm not coming for the good people, but I feel like she's been boasting about Drop It with Drew for so long.
For only one season. She just started.
Unlike Sheree.
Every episode. We're 8 episodes
that's what you
in.
do to promote.
We're 8 episodes in. She's talking about Drop It with Drew. She's talking about how she's helped hundreds of Americans drop thousands of pounds. And and we got to see the whole meal prep scenario go down. And here we are. You don't have a building. We're renting buildings out now.
I mean, I feel like stuff like that take time. So I feel like give it time. Give it
Bought
time.
her house. What was it this year?
Yeah, with Ralph's money because Drew ain't got none.
But ain't nothing wrong with renting as long as you making the fun. Sometimes,
That's what she
yeah.
put towards it, and she obviously put money
No,
towards
she's
it.
been talking about dropping with Drew. This is nationwide. She got it in all these different states or whatever, girl. You could have just opened up a little facility inside Atlanta. Atlanta is not that expensive.
I mean, we were able to see what really the tea was. So
But besides that, I was happy to see it.
I was tired of Marlo. Marlo should
are
have
you?
She made me mad. I don't work out. I get lipo. Ain't that what Drew does? Like, girl, shut up.
Girl,
Why are
first off,
you dumb?
you got a mommy makeover, not lipo.
I feel like they be hating on Drew, but I don't know.
And secondly, that's the same reason why Marlo's face was swollen when she decided that she wanted to get hair plucked from her head and transplanted on her side of her head, the edges.
Mm-mm.
You draw for 6 months.
Yeah. Her face was like swollen, like eyes was like looked like they was filled with pus.
Ew. What the heck?
Yeah, now I gotta find it. Keep talking while I look for it.
What else can I talk? Who else can I talk about on here?
Are you gonna play the clip where they were asking Drew's partner all them questions, or can we just dive into that? Because I feel like that just was so unnecessary
Yeah,
and
y'all
weird.
can dive into that because I don't
When
have.
did? What you say? Because
So when they were all finished with the exercise, they all was jumping down Drew's partner's throat, asking her a bunch of questions about like who owns the business and what really the business is about. And they were all low-key, like, especially the kind of confessionals coming real crazy, talking about some. So Drew really doesn't own anything. She doesn't do anything with the business. She's just the face. And I'm just like, y'all real life sound like haters right now. Like, I just don't like that. Like, okay, so what if she's just the face? It's her face and not yours.
But first
Why
off,
are you mad?
Anywhere you guys are sitting here talking about Drew, but Drew's producing something.
Right, and I'm so happy Drew can't. Right, and I'm so happy Drew gathered them. You know how she was like, okay, well, first of all, she by Sheree been. I was like, yes, Drew.
Yeah.
And not only that, but somebody said they just recently went on She by Sheree's site and the site is down.
Oh my gosh. It just gives hater because what are you doing, Marlo, with your lay archive? Girl, boo. Ain't nobody buying them ugly pieces. Sheree, you still can't get She by Sheree up off the ground with your fake prototypes. Girl, that freaking yoga mat look like a piece of towel.
Mm-hmm.
That thin behind yoga mat.
Lifestyle.
They just all, Kenya always just dare to hate on somebody that's doing something that she ain't, child.
Exactly.
I was about to say, because we're not going to act like her little bootylicious bootio never came out.
Okay, that she
copied. Shut up, I never checked. Ooh,
we're talking about surgery, Marlo.
Right. Look what you had to go through to get some edges.
Wait, where they took her hair from? Her eyelashes? I'm confused. Why it look like that?
She should never put that out.
She didn't care. She just happy she gonna get edges. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but it took She by Sheree 27 years to come out, and it's still not out. It took Lay Archive from the time Marlo was sleeping with rich white men to the time that she accumulated enough money to decide to sell her clothes for her stuff to come out. Kenya, girl, the only gig that I seen you on since Housewives was on Netflix.
Okay.
Kudos to you being on Netflix with Brandy Glanville. You see how far that got you. Yeah, like at least we getting something from Drew.
At least we're getting something. They need to stop hating on my sis. And I'm so happy that Drew be ready for these girls. Like, she don't be playing with them, and I'm very glad about it.
Girl, you've been talking about athletic lifestyle for the last 30 years.
Oh my gosh. Give me that. Why are you touching that? Give it.
But,
Out of there.
before we move on to the next clip, let's just get past this. So let's talk about this. Somebody tried to rob. Somebody jumped Kandi's fence or tried to jump Kandi's fence.
Talking about their T.I. son.
I was like, oh, what the heck?
And they're a writer, and they
Yes.
were told to come see Kandi.
T.I. son pronoun she, bitch. Oh my God, y'all ain't paying attention.
Yes, I had heard him say he was T.I.'s son. He had said he was T.I.'s son and something else or somebody else's nephew. And I was just like, what?
Mm-hmm.
A whole mess.
T.I. son. And he had a meeting. What he said? He had a meeting with Kandi.
Mm-hmm.
He's a writer.
Oh, that's a songwriter.
I like it dead, mother. I was gonna try to save you.
He probably sitting at home watching the show like us, like, oh, she need better writers. Because if I hear hips and money, one more time.
My legs and
Oh my gosh. I can't stand that song.
Bro, don't hit on the BBR ritual.
I can't sing it because we're on YouTube. But child, please go back to the ring didn't mean a thing. And what was the other one? Don't
I ain't never listened to Kandi a day in my life.
Those the songs Kandi wrote for Kim.
Oh my gosh. Not Don't Be Tardy for the Party.
Yes. You couldn't tell Kim she wasn't a star. And Andy used to let her come on the show and perform.
Right.
You used to let all
You
the
know
wonders come
what
on.
you do is gas.
You let everybody but Candace come on, watch what happens live and perform.
Oh yeah. Why you wouldn't let Candace perform?
Maybe he racist.
Or maybe he don't like people that get beat up.
Yeah, because he definitely had Kenya on there talking about now twirl.
Oh,
twirl.
Yes. Going with the wind fabulous.
Ooh. Kenya knows she was wrong for that song. Oh my God.
That's what
she was wrong as hell for that song.
I'm cold.
That's what she thought was Beyonce for real.
She really did. Remember she said that? Remember she said somebody told her she looked like Beyonce. Ooh, Kenya. Oh, that's when Phaedra was on there. Because Phaedra says about.
But all right. Now that we got past Kandi's situation, I'm so glad that we only got to see part of that, because if Kandi was going to make this the whole thing throughout the rest of the season, I was going to lose my mind. I'm not going to hear about any other robber situation.
Yes, please. It's okay, Bubba. Get
the phone. Get
it. Oh yeah, when she was traumatized, and she wanted them to get the phone to see to make sure. Go ahead. Excuse me, I have company. All right.
You know, we were waiting on Kenya to come when y'all were talking about what happened. So what's going on? Because I know y'all been friends probably longer than all of us.
When we first walked in, when Kandi said she heard that I was going around the table, she said I was trying to get everyone to team up.
It seemed
I
like
was like, we weren't trying.
the way it was explained.
What came back to her? I'm sure. Did it come from you, Kenya?
It came from me, yes. I report things back accurately.
Okay. But she didn't know that Sheree had asked as well.
She wasn't focused on Sheree.
But at the end of the day, after
she
look.
ain't with you. That's the end. At the end of the day,
oh my, I'm gonna die. What's gonna happen now?
Talk to her.
I'm not gonna be able to eat 5-star restaurants.
Well, maybe not.
I'm not gonna be able to go
anyway, you
in
want to
Atlanta.
tell
I'm not gonna make her wear any more wigs.
It's supposed to be a positive day. What's happening?
What's gonna happen?
Are y'all good?
It made her realize all the things you haven't been to her.
Kenya runs games on me. She pretends that she loves me. But you turn right around and you just stab me. And you break me down, Kenya. And you hurt me. And I'm tired of you hurting me. Can you teach me how to be a friend, Kenya?
You don't know how to be a friend.
I don't. That's what I'm asking. Can you teach me? Okay, what's going on with Mark? Tell us about Mark, your relationship. Tell us about your fake booty. You're sitting here, and there's the Marlo we know.
Bitch, I'm perfect.
You're not.
Anyway, that's your
too much to make a bad makeup person today. Did you get your lips done?
You keep going
Is this a bug?
backwards.
I
You
know.
keep going backwards.
But anyways, we're
And you're falling flat, because all you do is look like a fool.
You look like a
Talk to
Learn to
me.
keep a man.
Who is your man, Marlo?
I don't want one. You settle for one that belittles you, sweetheart.
Whatever. Yes, I did. And I have a beautiful child from that. And what do you have?
When you were dating Mark, you should have told him that you were perfect. You didn't tell Mark you were perfect.
Get out my
Mark, you were perfect.
Get out
Marlo. No.
You know.
If that was Portia, she would have got dragged.
And that's why you're fucking flat.
Yeah. Learn how to talk, honey. Child, Kenya, go get your butt done.
And that's why you're falling flat.
Cause why Marlo was cheering her up like that?
What did Kenya say about Marlo? For Marlo to turn around and attack her?
No, she just said,
I don't really know. I think she was mad. I think she was mad that Kenya brought something back to Kandi about like the dinner that they had.
you're mad that Kenya brought something back to Kandi, but at the end of the day, you made it public. Like, you brought it to the table.
Isn't that like the theme of this season though? Like they being mad that somebody brought something back to somebody.
Yeah.
Like, get over it. Y'all do this all the time. Why are y'all making a thing about this now? Like, are you kidding me?
And I want to say that what you call it cannot win a battle work to save her life, and it just shows every time. Because every time she starts to get into it with somebody, the first thing she wants to start doing is throwing heart darts. Because that girl can't read the safe.
Yeah, she go below the belt every time.
Oh my god!
Like, girl.
Like, oh my god!
Then she go on to say, I love how Bravo's production did, because when she was defending herself, all like, I don't talk about people's kids, I don't talk about people's moms.
I got the clip, girl, please. I got the clip.
I was like, bravo!
You can just go ahead and just go to it right now.
Right.
To make sure you're good. Okay. No, I'm fine. Thank you for coming.
I'm from the hood, sweetheart, and I'm letting you know.
Yeah.
Without argues, I'm not going to say anything about your children, your mother, your husband.
If a person's mother don't want to be bothered with them, you know something wrong with them.
All right.
Kenya around here gotta save her job. She up here lying saying she's pregnant.
Learn to keep a man. You settle for one that belittles you. So leave me alone.
Like, you did all three.
Girl, production
Wait.
has been A1 this season.
Wait, I wanted to say this earlier about Sheree and Marlo. Sheree thinks she's gaining a friend in Marlo. And if she sits back and watch Marlo track record, Marlo turns on every single one of her.
Everyone.
Portia, Kenya, who else she turned on?
Well, that's
I'm thinking that's all, because nobody else really let her get that close to them.
Yeah, it's like she gets in and learns all your business, and then
she's turning on Kandi.
Yep. As soon as she feels like you said something that she don't like or whatever.
Yeah.
She puts all your business out there.
Mm-hmm. Look, next season is going to be Tyrone and how she had done beef for whatever fucking with Tyrone and all this. I watch. We gonna see it.
That's if they renew her contract, girl. You know Sheree is the one that put on hold.
Right. Cause she was wrong for talking about Kenya's mom way back when. That was just disgusting when I had heard her say that. I was like, I can't believe this girl.
Yeah, her talking about Kenya's mom, her talking about Kenya's daughter. Like, how are you talking about people and you were currently looking like this for a hot minute?
Marlo need to just stop it. Like, she really got her.
She needs to learn how to be combative. She needs to learn how to be properly combative. Like, if you're going to
But
be,
she don't, like, because she's not educated, so it's hard for her to really, like, she can't do that. She don't know how to properly read somebody. She need to go to Phaedra to teach her child.
Girl, well, we don't want to go to anybody that uses rehearsed lines, so let's just go to Portia.
I'm sorry, ain't nobody reading like Phaedra was, and Nene. Phaedra and Nene was reading.
Them rehearsed lines were pretty good.
No,
Serenity.
I don't want Nene back. I love Nene. I'm sorry Greg died, girl. R.I.P. Greg. Don't come back to the show. Nene was evil. Nene was nasty. And then soon as she fell down and she needed help up and people weren't giving her the attention that she used to get and she used to treat people nasty about, now she's sitting there looking stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Nene fell off on the last seasons because she got ate up the last reunion. When they was over the Kim, when it was COVID and they was all video. Yeah, they ate her up, every single one of them. And I was like, hey.
But Eva. She shoot Eva up. She lost everyone but Eva, girl. But when, cleared her and put the nail in the coffin, I was like, yeah. I mean,
Nene was done. She was done that season.
I was never really a big her fan after the whole how mean and negative she got when Greg got cancer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, it was so mean.
It was so mean and negative. It was like, girl,
he got cancer. Like, he's gonna die. Like, why are you complaining?
Yeah, you act like he voluntarily chose this. Inject me with cancer.
And then she kept trying to justify, y'all don't see how he be treating me. He be so mean and disgusting toward me. Okay, but you gotta take that on the chin. He's gonna be like that because he's dying. Like, he's mad at the world.
He had to do a lot of stuff, so of course he's gonna be nasty. Like, I have a family who doesn't have she doesn't have cancer. But she's going through something not similar, but she's going through anything that's really rough on her, and that's a lot. It's a lot to go. The stuff that they have to go through, and then you have to come home, and you're not used to living in a condition.
Yeah, it was definitely painful to watch. I remember that. That was so painful to watch.
Ever since that part, from there down to when they stopped, from season going down, I was like, yeah.
She's definitely getting her karma though, because they did blacklist her ass.
Yeah. But yet again, that's another prime example of what I mean by you can't bite the hand that feeds you. Don't get me wrong, the lady who the actual lady who actually created this stuff gave y'all girl Miss Bergbeek her props. She definitely did let the people know that Lenithia definitely came through and helped pick the cast out for the person. She was the only person that she didn't the only person that Lenithia didn't give was Lisa. She didn't give Lisa Wu. She was Lisa Wu got through in there last minute.
Mm-hmm.
She's but everybody else that was on there, she was Lenithia definitely did help her out as far as casting.
Yeah. I like Nene. I just want to see redemption from her. I want to see her be a better person.
But it's scenarios like that. Her, the same thing that happened with Mariah from Married to Medicine.
Yeah, Mariah was terrible with it. Mariah was crazy with it, child.
Y'all can't talk bad on these people because I helped build this brand up.
Right.
And then get upset when they don't want to work with y'all no more.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't work that way. How are you mad about somebody not wanting to work with you when you just constantly just keep down talking them? Who do you think is going to want to work with you when you're steady bad mouthing their brand?
Right. Yeah, I mean, she's done for when it comes to Bravo. I know that.
Yeah, and not only that, because don't get me wrong, she could have possibly made her way back on there.
So
don't get me wrong, she could have possibly made her way back on there. But insinuating that he's racist.
That lawsuit took it. Like I was like, I can't believe she trying to sue Andy and them for being racist. Yeah.
All of
I'm
that.
not gonna lie though. I do feel like the NBC channel is racist because Gabrielle Union had an issue with them as well. And if you could just see just off how they treat production with the white housewife cast versus how they treat production with the black housewife cast, most definitely I agree when it comes to that. But Nene, I don't know. I don't feel like I don't know what she's doing. I don't really agree with it, but I do see where they are racist. Though I'm not gonna say they're not racist. They're definitely racist and prejudiced.
But like, you know, like let's just go down a timeline of this real quick. Like you sat back and you insinuated that not even really NBC. You insinuated that Bravo and
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Right? You should have said NBC. You should have been like Andy and Bravo and Kim. Like, come on.
You insinuated Bravo and Andy and Kim. Right after, and then just like a few weeks later, you was on a stage hugging it out with Kim.
Yeah.
Then you went from going on a huge rant about Bravo and how they're blacklisting you and how this is not a stand and how you're going to sue them. You got this, and that. Then you getting on the shows and you're like, well, I can see myself going back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I got a few problems I need to fix with some of those girls. This, and that. Yada, yada, yada. I'm trying to get in touch with Andy. And then Andy respects your wishes and basically was like, you told him to keep your name out of his mouth and don't talk about you. He respects your wishes, and when people ask them about Real Housewives of Atlanta and about you, he basically just dodges the question and just like, season 14 is a great season, yada, yada, yada. Now you can't get no show. You on BET Plus on College Hill. Celebrity Edition. So the first thing that you decide to do now is, because this just came out like while I was driving back home, actually like around 6 something I had today. She's talking about that she's willing to work out a deal with Bravo and Andy on a settlement.
Yeah, she's just snatching for coins at this point. She broke or something.
What, Lenethea's not kicking up your lounge, not kicking up, girl? People don't want to pay $30 to get their car parked in that little parking lot?
Not $30.
Yeah, girl, they said that she real expensive at her little lounge.
Well, on to the next.
So I guess we can talk about this again. I don't have a clip for it because I honestly am so tired of talking about the break-in stuff. But I want to give props to, I forgot the girl's name.
Manetta?
No, the babysitter. Housekeeper.
I don't know her name. Her friend, Candy friend.
Yeah, where she was like, Kandi and them don't live here.
Yeah, that was smart.
Yeah, when she's like, Kandi and them don't live here. But I'm Kandi, I'm T.I.'s son, and I'm a songwriter. Like, boy. I was so happy that she did the right thing. Well, she played it off smart. Like, you need to leave this property, because she had Kandi kids or whatever. And you don't know what these people that be having these mental health issues be. But that's basically it for the review. I don't know if you guys have anything else that you really want to say.
That's it.
I think we touched.
That's all.
On the thing, but we'll see you guys Sunday, and then we have a week off because Housewives don't come back on until back on the 5th, and I hope that this is the last time that they're going to do this. But we get to have Housewives and Married to Medicine airing on the same on the same day.
Period.
The married Eric's July 10th also.
Let's fucking go.
But I am so tired, so over. Them giving Real Housewives of Atlanta a break, and then they be wondering why they're don't be feeling like that.
All right. So
All
we
right,
done?
good night, guys. Keep it shady.
Good night.